Good morning. We are about to start our potato harvest. Now we did a small potato harvest a couple weeks ago, but this is our main potato harvest. We have 50 pounds of seed potatoes planted. Not all of them sprouted, but they're starting to die off. Technically, we're like 3.5 weeks early still. They really could go a little bit longer, but just a second. But they are starting to die off, and so I think we can start harvesting them. And it's going to take us a while to get through them all. So let me show you. This is our jungly bungly. We have watermelons and zinnias everywhere in here, so it kind of makes it very tricky. Oh, there's a baby watermelon in there. Oh, there's one over there. Anyway, so we're going to try to leave the watermelons and stuff and just get the potatoes. This is going to be a several-week process, I think. Nope, one little baby potato.
All that work for nothing?
Well, you got to dig. Okay. That's the seed potato.
I'm trying to get it out.
So this beginning part was all whole potatoes that we planted.
There.
No, that's a good potato, Bethany. Look at those potatoes. Nice.
Want to hold this?
Nice and gentle, Bethany. Or you can put it in the basket.
Yeah.
Right behind you. Oh, it started to sprout already.
You want me to plant it?
Now you can put it in there. We'll just eat it quick. They don't really grow very well for the second crop here. They say you can, like we have long enough days, but it's not really, it doesn't work very well. We don't usually get potatoes. Maybe because I forget to water them or something. I don't know. That's about all for that plant, right? Or is there more down in there?
It does.
I feel like there should be more in there. Uh-oh. You knocked over the basket.
No.
Can you get it, girl? Try hard. Anna, you help her? Oh, yeah, teamwork. There's some taters. One tater. Hopefully there's more under there.
Yeah.
Look at that tater, Bethany. Can I see it? Yeah. Ooh, there's some nice looking ones. Look at those go, Anna. Ooh.
That's more than mine.
More than your plant, yep.
That. Put them in the basket.
Sometimes they just keep coming. It's so fun. Ooh, gentle with the potatoes.
Bring the basket
Well, I don't have a lot.
Because I need it. Potatoes.
The one time we're not actually showing pulling the plant, and we get this much out of one plant. Ah, it's probably like 2 or 3 pounds. Anna pulled it.
Yeah, with Mom's help.
It was so big.
It had 3 things that we had to pull.
Well, I had like 5 stalks, but this is from like a whole potato that I planted over here. One right here.
This one?
Yeah. Bethany, do you want to pull this one?
Yeah.
I'll help get potatoes. Ooh, looky there. Gentle, gentle.
I've got to get more in the basket over here close.
Bethany, do you want to help pull those potatoes off of there? Those ones kind of got a little bit of green on them. But it'll be okay. We'll just use them first.
Dad?
You want to pull one, Bethany?
Sure he has.
All right, are you working on this one? All right. I don't know that many potatoes on it. Can you pull this? Pull these plants too here, Bethany. Oh, good job. Did you get any taters?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Look at Mama. Let me see your taters.
All the potatoes in the basket for them.
Can you pull them off and put them in the basket?
On potato harvesting day.
That's a nice potato. Did you find all your potatoes in there, Anna?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll help dig this one.
Okay. We were just pulling another 2 buckets of potatoes, and we were making guesses of how many pounds of potatoes we would get. And each basket is about 5 pounds, we've discovered. So Anna was like, I think we're going to get 51 pounds. And I was like, honey, I think we already have 51 pounds. And so I was like, man, in like this little 10-foot section, right? From over there to here, we've harvested 50 pounds. And we still have
51 on
that whole bit of row and the row next to us. It looks like it's a zinnia patch, doesn't it? But there's really potatoes hiding under there. Looks really pretty. Anyway, we're gonna go weigh these potatoes. This is literally like just an everyday pull a couple buckets of potatoes until we cannot pull anymore because Peter's fussy or something. So we're getting it done. Right, Anna?
Yep.
What's the best part about potato hunting?
Getting dirty.
Yeah, you like getting dirty. Yeah. Bethany, do you like digging potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Peter, do you like digging potatoes? No. What are they? What are they called? Can you say baby taters? Baby potatoes. Are you helping me harvest? Oh, gentle. We don't chuck them. We are trying, but it is hot. And I'm trying to fill the basket full. This part is not so great. I mean, the beginning part, well, I mean, it's not horrible. The beginning part was really good, but this is not as good as I say as I'm like pulling out a ton of potatoes. This is like not usual. They're a lot of them are a lot smaller. Did you get an ant on you?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Bermuda grass down here, so it's a little bit trickier. So, I mean, that was not bad for one pile. But it's also like almost 8 o'clock at night, and it's 110 degrees, feels like temperature. It's so hot. We also can really see the effects of the watering, or lack thereof, in my plants here. It is so dry, like digging my hands in here, it is so bone dry. And that's pretty crazy with the mulching that I do. Normally it's pretty fine, but I mean, these plants are still producing okay, but they probably could have done better. Maybe not, I don't know. It's hard to tell because last year I think they got watered too much and did not produce well at all. So, I don't know. I don't know the secret of growing potatoes. Ooh. And like, you pull up a potato and it's covered in ants, and you're like, ugh. Trying to get them to leave it alone, and they're the bitey kind too. It's a little bit crazy. And pokey plants. What do you call those things on the ground? No, what are those things? Pokeks. Do they poke your feet?
Yes.
Do you not like stepping on them?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like stepping on them either. What are you doing now? Are you filling up my bin? My basket? Are you being my good helper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're being so good helper. Yep, it's okay. No, it's good. For tonight I was trying to fill this half bushel basket, and I just finished. So we still have the rest of that row to go, and the whole other row. Looks like a zinnia patch. Oh, it's hot though. We're getting there, That amount of potatoes is incredible. That's almost, it feels like last year's harvest right there. And honestly, the amount of rotten ones we have this year are so few. I'm so grateful for that. So nice. That's probably 25, 30 pounds of potatoes in there, I would guess. I'll let you know when I weigh it tomorrow. But I need to go get cleaned up, get Bethany cleaned up, get everybody in bed, that sort of thing. Sweat, stinging mess. Anyway, that was a good night of harvesting taters. Whew. We're back pulling potatoes. Anna pulled a few, and then we decided to upgrade. Baskets are too small, so we're going to try to fill this wagon today. We are done with this row.
I'll hook this up.
And I hope I got them all from that hen jungly bungly. It's so, so much flowers and Bermuda grass and other stuff. Anyway, we still have the whole other second row to do. That's going to be very jungly as well. But maybe we can fill up this today. We're going to try to bust out as much as we can today. I'm going to pause for a few minutes because Peter, he got up early and now he needs a nap. So, you know, trying to balance it all, right, buddy? We'll see how much we get done today. Got a little bit of rain yesterday, so it's kind of making everything a little bit mucky. It's not dry. It's still dry, very dry underneath the mulch, but it is moist on top, so a little bit more muddy today. Bethany, are you trying to get me wet? You're trying to squirt me with your watering can. Ah! And let's pick up more stuff. Found some banana peppers. Thanks, we will make pickled banana peppers with that soon. There are potato plants hiding in this massive zinnias, but it is incredibly difficult to find them. And they did not grow as well. Next time, we should probably thin out some zinnias. It'll look pretty, but they're hard. Trying to find the potato plants.
There's one right here, Mommy.
Yeah, I'll come over.
Right there.
Alright, I'll get it.
I see that.
Okay, whew. So jungly bungly in here. Thank you for putting the basket on it. Ooh, there's nice. Nice taters. And my potato gatherer. She takes the baskets full. Goes and dumps them in the wagon. Bethany's over there sorting my potatoes or destroying my potatoes. Ta-da! We have finished the potato harvest for this year. I meant to get a picture of our wagon full of potatoes earlier. I did not. Honestly, it wasn't quite as impressive. We had like 3 gallon bushels or 3 gallon baskets and then some on the floor of it. I was expecting it to be like full, but I mean that would be a lot of potatoes if that was full. So we have our potatoes kind of sorted out. We've been working on weighing them and sorting them according to different things. So let me show you our potato harvest for 2024. Mind you, last year 50 pounds of seed potatoes equaled 70 pounds of actual harvested potatoes. Tons of rotten ones. Nasty, gross. This year we planted the same amount of 50 pounds of seed potatoes and got a totally different result. So check it out.
I'm just sorting these tiny potatoes, putting all the used first ones in there and used last ones in here.
Okay, so these little guys, we're gonna like just roast them whole.
Yeah, all these.
Especially if they're not green skinned.
If they're green, I just put them in this one and we use them first.
So we might, for dinner, roast some. So we have a whole gallon of little tiny guys. There's a banana pepper on the floor. Okay, we have this little container full of ones that have green on them, or maybe a little bit sprouty.
I've got sprouty ones in here and I'm still picking them.
Over here, we have a basket full of use first. Like today, I'm gonna chop them up, peel them up, mash them up, cook them up, mash them up, and then freeze dry them. That will get rid of them quick because they stink. Then, have over here, more taters. No, wait, there's more. Like underneath this whole sheet, there's potatoes. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Like really good sized potatoes. Like the majority of them are like this big. Over here anyway, because we took out all the little tiny ones. I mean, there are the little guys, but not bad. And then underneath this blanket, the whole thing is potatoes. I was trying to sort these earlier and Bethany kept trying to grab them and whew, we should just take the whole blanket off. Ta-da! We still gotta weigh them. Once we weigh them, then we'll be able to tell you how many we got. So I would say this is a pretty incredible harvest. Earlier when I had weighed some, I think just yesterday and today's picking, we've gotten 70 pounds, which is what we'd gotten last year. And so I know we have well over 100. My guess, before I like tally everything up, is I think 175 pounds. We've eaten some. There's some in this box that have already been in there, but we've eaten some, you know.
And we're eating some tonight.
Yeah, we're starting to make our way through these potatoes.
Basket.
This is gonna last us a long time. So I have tallied up all the potatoes that we have harvested, and a drum roll please from this 50 pounds of seed potatoes. We got 163 pounds of potatoes, which is so fun. Not our largest harvest by any means. One year we had 50 pounds of seed potatoes turned into almost 250 pounds of potatoes. But you know what? I'll take 163 pounds. So I was close. But if you add in our 15 pounds we got from our super sprouty potatoes, it's 178, which is just a little bit more than my guess of 175 pounds. So just super thankful for all these potatoes that we have. So right now, they are sitting out on my porch covered with sheets so that they don't turn green, because the sunlight makes them turn green and then they're not as good and you have to peel off the green parts. Anyway, so they're sitting out here to cure, which just means the skins are gonna get a little bit thicker and be better for storage. Then I'll pack them into boxes. I'll probably use like their boxes because they'll stack nicely in my house, and then I'll store them in my house. I don't have an ideal place to store them. My house is as good as it gets. So You know, we keep the air conditioning on in there, and they'll last how long they last. And if they start going bad, I'll check them periodically. If they start going bad, then I will freeze dry a bunch into mashed potatoes or something, or we'll just eat a lot more potatoes a lot faster. So this hopefully will last all year until next year, but I'm pretty sure they'll start sprouting before then. Anyway, we love harvesting potatoes, and it's so much fun. I'm so thankful this year they were not a ton of rotten ones. The ants were a little miserable to deal with, but it was a good harvest and just something really fun to harvest. I love doing it. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love watching other people dig potatoes. So if you have a potato pulling video, let me know and I'll go watch it, because I love watching potatoes being pulled. It's so much fun. It's like buried treasure in there. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join us in our gardening adventures and have fun with that. See you next time.